Alright, hello everyone. Today we're going to be doing a video on Apex once again, but this time we're going to be doing a news video because there's some interesting information that has just came out that I don't think a lot of people are probably going to consider the implications of. And it basically has to do with a concept that I did a while ago that had to do with basically allowing for respawning in Apex a lot easier, because currently when you go down and you get fully killed, you have to essentially get the banner card, go to a respawn beacon and respawn someone. It's a lot of steps just to get your teammate back that might just die immediately afterwards. And Respawn knows this because they've tried in solos mode things like respawn tokens, which is what the start of this video is going to be about, because this is where the first shift kind of happened in Apex, where respawn tokens were the first thing that basically allowed you to keep playing the game and not really have much downtime. However, obviously respawn tokens did get a little bit of criticism because there was practically no negative side to actually going down and getting fully killed in solos when the respawn tokens were around, because you basically spawn back with every single attachment already on your weapon. There was literally no downside, and you were in the sky as well, so you could probably just land on someone that you got very low, or someone who was already fighting or something to third party, and so respawn tokens were pretty overpowered. And I can assume that's why respawn tokens were not added into the game permanently, because they could be very much abused. So that's of course the first kind of thing that I'm talking about in this video, is the actual respawning in Apex. The other thing I'm talking about is arenas coming back to the game. Now you might be thinking these are two completely separate things, why are you talking about both of them in the same video? And I'll get to that soon. But basically, I'm going to read out the statement that the developers said about a year or so ago. I don't think we fully understood what we were doing in terms of bifurcating our audience, basically separating our audience into two different segments. We have built something that is more unified and brings players together to play the entirety of the game, not just like I'm an arenas main or I'm a battle royale main. He explained that the game's current mixtape player serves as the evolution of arenas, giving players an easier way to learn or test weapons, legends, or mechanics. If and when arenas returns, which is this season, it will probably need to claim a different niche than it did before, considering mixtape doesn't belong like it's going away. Doesn't look like it's going away. Now, if you ask me, I interpret this kind of whole two paragraphs as arenas is coming back, but it's not going to be like how you thought it was. And that's definitely what's happened this season. Obviously, we've had arenas back, in a limited time mode, probably to play for the last time, I'm assuming, in the way that it's currently thought about. Then, in the next half of the season, this is what's coming. We are going to be getting something called Duels. So it's basically like a 1v1 arenas, which is really, really cool. Now, duels are very short. It says right here, this is off Hypermist. Very well-respected leaker in the community. So 15 to 30 seconds, and one entire match of a duel arena will last about 5 minutes. So what basically will happen is you'll be matched with one different person in each duel, so there'll be multiple duels in one arena's game. So if you win a duel, you'll be matched with a new person for the next duel, and it's will repeat for 5 minutes. So you essentially have loads and loads and loads of little 1v1s with loads of people in different duels, which I think is pretty fun because it allows you to play against loads of different people and start learning the game faster. Now, this mode as well, you are using predefined loadouts, depending on the duel format, short, medium, long range, and loadouts are designed to avoid repetition. Now, all this information, what does it actually mean? That's what we're going to get into right now. Well, all this culminates into arenas basically being used as a Gulag system. Now, if we go back to what was said at the very start of the video, the developers wanted to use mixtape as something that was a little bit more niche than actually what it was currently used for, because it's currently leading to people saying that they are an arenas main or a battle royale main, and they want to kind of unify the two in one solid experience. They like the way that mixtape obviously works currently, so that's why they have that separate, because it's like a little practice mode, you know? However, arenas, they are definitely testing out ways to unify the two. But we've never seen anything that actually suggests that until, I would say, right now. This is where people need to probably start thinking about what this actually means. I think the whole arenas rework into a duel, and why it's specifically called a duel as well, is that might be the new type of Gulag system that it might be coming to Apex in the future. Now, obviously, this links to the whole respawning mechanics. Is obviously instead of having respawn tokens, we can have things like duels. If one of your teammates gets fully killed, they go into a duel with someone else that also just got fully killed, and they fight it out, and whoever wins comes back for free. If they do not win, then you can still obviously craft them at a replicator, whatever, but it allows more opportunities for your teammates to come back by just playing good. Sometimes you can just get caught out and sniped or whatever. And so having a little free, little easy way to get back into the game because you just got caught out for a little bit is pretty cool. And I also like the fact that they are trying out, because the maps are obviously way, way bigger than the Call of Duty Gulag system, they are trying out different loadouts, the short range, the medium range, the long range, because certain people are better at certain ranges of weapons. And so everyone has a chance, essentially, in the Gulag, or the Duels, if that's what they're going to be calling them. So if you do die, you can use your favourite types of weapons in the duel. Now, I was already saying all this information as part of a concept video, and now that this information's kind of really came to the forefront, and that like duels are specifically going to be called duels, and like I already knew that there was going to be 1v1 arenas, but the fact that they are only going to be 15 to 30 seconds long, that really suggests to me that this is going to be a real thing. Like, you're going to be able to do an actual friggin' Gulag system like in Call of Duty and get right back into the game straight away. I'm really looking forward for this. If that's the way that they are going to try to unify arenas with Battle Royale, I would really enjoy that, because I feel like the people who play arenas really like it because of the fast-paced nature. If we have that in Battle Royale, it kind of kills two birds with one stone. It gives the people who play arenas, and that kind of play style where you just have your weapons straight away and you want to just kill someone, have a bit of fun. But it also allows people who do die a little bit unfairly, or might have just got shot in the back or something, to get back in the fight more often. But yeah, I would love to hear what you guys think about this. That's definitely what I got from this new bit of information. I definitely think they're going to try to add like a Gulag system in the future. And a lot of people have suggested that in loads of different forums and everything. So we'll have to see what happens. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.